I don't want to keep going back to this because I don't want to start building up a reputation for being a Harry Kane hater, but in both of these games, Kane had chances, but you just fluffed the lines numerous times. He had 4 shots on target in this game against Dortmund. He had 2 shots on target against Inter Milan, not including that absolute whiffed volley that he had, which he should have scored. 6 attempts on goal in both these matches, so 6 each, sorry, so 12 in total and no goals, and an XG of just 1.3 across both games. And it feels to me like maybe just because Musiala's missing, but also because this front line is just so regimented and not showing too much creativity that Kane's just not been anywhere near good enough in both these games. As one of his subscribers said during the Inter Milan game where he misses that volley, like that's exactly why Bayern signed him for 100, 120 million euros to score that goal. And look, it's not just something about Harry Kane. It's something that it's a criticism that was often thrown at Robert Lewandowski at this stage of the Champions League. You have to be the guy who scores those chances. These strikers do not get the same amount of chances in these Champions League games as they're used to in the Bundesliga. So that's when they have to prove that they can be as efficient in front of goal and take the few chances that they get. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, Harry Kane could score against Inter Milan. He could score a brace and then all the sudden he turns the game back in their favour. But you're right, all eyes will be on him and see what he can do, because it's all well and good things working for him when he's got penalties to score and he's got Joao Musiala running off him and potentially, undoubtedly, one of the best kind of number 10s in the world. It's all very different when that guy gets injured and he's relying on 2 or 3 out of form players, whereas Leroy Sané or whoever else, or Thomas Müller behind him, or Rafa Guerrero as his number 10. That's when he has to kind of really prove that he can actually step up and be more and be a match winner and be a player who can actually create chances for Bayern, and that's exactly what they're going to need against Inter Milan. But we didn't see it in the first leg, and I don't think we saw much of it against Dortmund either.